Um, Jeez. So Wednesday comes, chatting, no, nothing about Saturday. Thursday comes, chatting, still nothing about Saturday. Friday morning comes, and I break, and I kind of break, and I crack. I'm like, so, what did you want to do on tomorrow? Well, this one was tomorrow. And she's like, oh yeah, sorry, Moss, can't hang out tomorrow. Busy. I've got plans. Like what? And it was like, okay. And then like at this point, I was like starting to see the writing on the wall a little bit. I'm like, okay. She wanted to have a threesome. Now she's canceling plans, but not communicating. And I'm like, and she's got something clearly that's more important. I don't know if she's talking to somebody else, or I don't know if she's just not interested. Whatever. It was like, okay, you can sort of see the writing on the wall. Sunday night comes, and I shot her a message late, and I said, hey, it's been a while since we've gotten together. You wanna just, I asked her, you wanna go grab coffee? And I was gonna go pick her up and go to a place right by her house. And she's like, this was Sunday night, and I asked her, you wanna get coffee tomorrow morning? She can't see the writing on the, wow. It's like blind jokes. Funny. So I asked her for coffee, and she's like, sorry, I don't have any time to get coffee. I'm like, who doesn't have time to get coffee? Like, let's just get coffee for 5 minutes. Like, just want to. So she didn't want to get coffee, and I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of over it. Next morning, now it's Monday morning, and I'm just browsing on, doing some website stuff and seeing, and I'm on Facebook, and I see, oh, she's no longer my friend on Facebook. I'm like, what is this, high school? She removed me as a friend on Facebook. So I'm like, okay, like I saw the writing on the wall, but this is the nail in the coffin kind of thing. So I shot her a message at this point, and I wrote like 2 or 3 paragraphs. I'm like, hey, it's been a fun ride. I've had a great time getting to know you, and I see, like, best of luck. I future endeavored her, basically. Best of luck. And thank you for your time. It was very pleasant. Like, I always like ending things positively with people, like, whenever possible. And then she replies and says, wait, are you breaking up with me? It, and I'm like, I was so thrown off by that response. And like, like I said, I wrote a few. I mean, I wrote her a message like 3, 4. I put a lot of thought into that message. There was like, I'm like I only knew her for like a couple months, so I don't want to get too overly invested in this, but like, I was like falling in love with this woman, and I kind of like was she knew that, and I thought it was mutual actually for a while. I think it definitely was for a brief period of time. But like I wrote that in the in the note, and I'm like but then I'm like thanks, and And then she's wait, are you breaking up with me? And I'm excuse me? Like, what? Hello? And then we kind of talked, and I'm like, and eventually she's like, well, Mas, like, I really like you, and can we, like, still be friends and just see where it goes? She's like, I still really like you and would like to hang out, and let's just see where it goes. So I said, sure. And left it at that. And that was kind of the end of it. And nothing happened. For a while, nothing happened. Until... Ooh, point bag. Nothing happened for a while, and then, like, out of the blue, a month later or so, hey, get a message on, how you doing? Just a little small talk. Didn't make much of it. That was it. Another month goes by, and incoming friend request on Facebook. And I'm like, I let it sit in purgatory for a few days. And then I accepted it. The audacity. Oh, by the way, I forgot a major detail of this story. After I talked to her, we were gonna get coffee in the morning, and she said no, don't want to have coffee. And I'm like, yeah, I saw. No, I mentioned, I'm like, yeah, I saw you removed me on Facebook. You know, I could take a hint. So, and then she's like, her response was, oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. Something's wrong with my Facebook, and it just keeps deleting people. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, so Facebook just randomly deletes people. That's what happens. It's not just you. A bunch of people have gotten removed from my friends list. I'm like, okay, like, what are we, like 12 here? No, it's just, I feel like, yeah. I want to use Andy's joke together. I'm like, can she not see that I can see through this? Okay, so what else happened now in the story? I could get that pee bag, but gosh. So then she messaged me, and at first it was just like, hey, how are you? And then it was a friend request on Facebook. And then just in the last couple weeks, she messaged me again and just asking how I've been, how am I doing, and we actually had like a conversation, and she's like, hey, you up for a video chat? So we had a video chat, and um, it was very pleasant. And we were talked about maybe grabbing coffee and catching up. I know. Oh, I want that. I don't even need it. That's a 200 point bag that is useless. You know, every sign in the world says, like, Moss, what are you doing? Run away. Like, know what you're worth. All my friends tell me that. Moss, you need to know what you're worth. Know what you're worth. Everybody keeps telling me that. I just finished Better Call Saul yesterday, actually. Josh, I finished Better Call Saul now. You want to talk about it? Or is it 2 weeks ago called? No, like, here's the thing. Like, I really liked her. I really did. I really, really liked her. And it was kind of a tough pill to swallow when she didn't want to continue to date. And I'm not seeing anybody at the moment. So, there's a Harry Chapin song called Better Place to Be. And the story is about his character, how he picks up a woman at the local diner, the waitress, who he does not find her attractive, and she's a big woman. But the moral of the story is it's a better place to be. Is like, you ain't going anywhere, I ain't going anywhere. Let's go together because anywhere is a better place to be. So it's like it's one of those, like, I know it's not my destination. I'm not going to end up with this person, but like, until there's something that comes along, is there anything wrong with it? Most of my world well, there's an interview with Harry Chapin. He talks about how in the 60s nobody listened to any of his music because all he wrote about was, all his songs were either protest songs or songs, in his words, about trying to get a woman horizontal for an extended period of time. Those are his exact words. This was the 60s. It's like I wrote about 300 songs in the 60s and nobody paid any attention until this song came out. It's a great story. That was a different era, though. But no, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to her and we'll see where it goes. I have I have a date lined up on Wednesday. excited about a first date. Yeah, I have a first date with the same group. No. Yeah. Well, this date's actually a different one than I use a matchmaking service. I've told some stories about that. I was using the service called It's Just Lunch. It's a good service. I love it. But I've since actually, I wouldn't say gotten rid of it. I've actually upgraded my service. So I've got their like elite matchmaking program. Oh, with the crazy story. With the heroin addict, ex heroin addict with the multiple abortions, and the one who she messaged me back in like I gotta go. Night love will always find. Thank you, Andy. Have a good night. Always nice to see you here. No, she messaged me not that long ago, and we reconnected, and we actually had. I asked her if she wanted to hang out and grab some coffee or lunch, and we went for lunch back in. It was still cold. It was not summer yet. I think it was in like late May. So I did see her again. Although we went to this Thai food place. Or what do I need here? 423. And but she's like, hey, let's go to this Thai restaurant. And she's like, yeah, it's a BYOB restaurant. I had never heard of a BYOB restaurant. Have you heard of that? Did you know that was a thing? They don't have a liquor license. But if you bring in so she bought a glass of wine. Or we went to a liquor store before we went to lunch. Yeah, you can bring your own drink. So we went to the liquor store and we bought a bottle of wine, and then we went to lunch. We were drinking wine at 11:30 in the morning. She's that kind of woman, I guess. Yeah, there are places like that. So we caught up. In fact, I messaged her the other day too. We were gonna hang out on Friday, but then she wasn't feeling well. We have like loose plans to get together again. There is no romantic chemistry there though. I want companionship. Sorry, I can't read the chat completely here. You know, I've had this like, in the midst of my lack of a relationship life and this like third life crisis I'm going through. I started thinking, do you guys believe in karma? I don't know if you guys believe in karma, but I actually don't even think this is karma. But like, I like think about my life sometimes, and I can't complain about my life. Like, I'm one of the luckiest people in the world, I feel, with my family and my job and everything I got going in my life. And it's like, for me to complain about anything is just not fair. For all the things in my life that have fallen in my favor, like there's somebody at the end of the spectrum that's just getting screwed over day in, day out. I like really believe that. But part of me thinks like I've got all these good things going in my life, but there's like a limit to it, and it's like there's like a balance in this world. There's always a balance. There's always a yin and yang, and it's like for me, it's like everything in my life goes well and is perfect. Except it's like there's an unwritten caveat being I missed this split. What's the skip? 5? Nope, 5 is pause. 4 is oh shit. Was I ahead by anybody? Was anybody paying attention to the split? I certainly wasn't. No, it's like I feel like there's a balance, and like nobody, you're not allowed to have everything in this world. Like there's always something that like okay, and like at some point it's just too much, and it's just not fair to the rest of the world. And maybe that's what this is. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody at all, but this is my own dark logic, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's like somebody I made a deal with myself unconsciously, like, all right, you can have the perfect job, you can have the perfect lifestyle, you can have the perfect house and car and all your family and everything is great. But by the way, this just will never happen. I don't know if that makes any logical sense at all. It's a weird, never-ending battle. I go on a new date every month or so, and I don't know, kind of depressing at times. Did you peep? No, I did not. I did not play last night. Actually, Josh, I was like, I was just not up for it last night. Well, update the page. I've been like very aggressively and actively dating for a year and a half now. And I've spent a lot of time, a lot of money, a crazy amount of money on it. Because, like, you know, I'm not a kid anymore here. I'm not getting any younger. I will be 36 years old in a few weeks. 36 years old. Let's. I'm really upset that I missed this split. I remember when I was a kid, when I used to think, well, I used to umpire Little League Baseball. And I remember umpiring, specifically in Morton Grove, I'd be umpiring the 9 and 10-year-olds. And I remember seeing some of the dads. By the way, this is probably my third favorite Chapin song. Remember when the music, in particular the reprised version, reprise? But, I'd be umpiring Little League Baseball. I was like a, 16-year-old kid. This was my first job. And I'd be seeing some of the dads. And there were some dads that were like, 52, 53, 54, 55 years old with a 9-year-old kid. And they're like these old men who, didn't have kids until, I don't know, until they were in their upper 40s. And then they have a 9-year-old. And like, they're like grandpas out there coaching, and I'd be like, geez, I don't want to be one of those old men coaching my 9-year-old kid and barely able to move and just having trouble. Like, I want to get married, and I want to have a family, and I want to have kids while I'm young myself. Like, by the time I'm in my mid-30s, I'll have my, however many kids I'm blessed with, and I was very family-oriented. I always wanted children. At the time. And then I'm like, yeah, by the time I'm in my mid-30s, like, I will be married for, I was going to get married young, and none of that happened. Here we are, weekend evening on a almost 36, and I'm playing Adventure of Link. This is not where I saw my life going. Yep. There's no life like my life. So torn, but I know for sure only want one if we decide. Oh, okay. I've gone back and forth myself. For a while, for the longest time I wanted kids, but I think it was for the wrong reasons. Then I met somebody who I really liked and went on a date with. Only to find out later she was adamant about not wanting children. And I realized that it was not a deal breaker. In fact, I was trying to backtrack my commentary about it. Where I'm like, it made me rethink my whole... I'm like, I love this woman. And I'm like, I just want to be with her. If she doesn't want kids, then okay, we don't need kids. I think I've since gone back in the other direction, though. I don't need that. Why did I get that? Before the show. The alternate version of sequel. I'm scared of death here. Hitting 16 Parkside Lane. Ow. I don't know if I'm gonna be how I am with time right here. I think I'm behind. I don't think I feel like this has been going great. Hopefully I get some better luck here. I died in this next room coming up. Why did I get... I don't need that point back, but I got it anyway. Yes. I get an insane amount of... My dad has quite literally told me, you need to get going. You're the last hope for keeping the family name alive. And he's commented about his own age. He's like... I've had 3 sons and none of them have children. At my age, I'm never going to be able to enjoy any grandchildren. My dad's old. My dad was very old when I was born. I love that line. That's only in this alternate version of the song. Nothing can set off your heartbeat than when you return yourself to the past. Very nostalgia-driven lyric. Oof. Sunday nights are booked for the next 8 weeks. Oh, for this TV show? I love that line too. This song is so. This is one of my favorite Chapin songs. Although it's he has his first major hit. Chapin, it was a song called Taxi. Probably his biggest song other than Cats in the Cradle. And then he wrote that in 1971 or something. And then all these years later, in 1980, he wrote a sequel to it. It continues the story of the song. And he quite literally just called it Sequel. Eileen, 1986. Hello? Oh, we got a gold here. We're at the point of no return with this run at this point, so this is the last run of the night. I don't like. I don't have the stamina, stream stamina right now, or desire. I would say. I think once baseball season's over and my life gets a little more boring, and I don't have anything going on, I will do longer streams. I have a big plan for a stream. Still, I hinted at it last year. Kind of fell through, partially because of this house. I ended up buying a house and it stole a lot of my time. I don't know if I will ever do it, but it's such a big thing that I don't even want to discuss it. I don't even remember what this dungeon is. Dungeon 3. Where do you live, Mel? Zelda 2 is I don't know where it is on my list. I was compiling a list of my top 25 favorite NES games the other day. And I wasn't sure if this was on it. I think it's up there. It might be. I think it's... I didn't finish the list, but... I need a magic... Okay, I'm about to get the magic upgrade. Oh. Okay, that's great. That was a great timing for that. Now I'm gonna get double magic upgrade. Oh, you're in the Milwaukee area. You're not that far from me. I live in northwest suburbs of Chicago. I didn't know you lived so close. $100,000 channel points. That's a lot of damage. Have I died? I've not died yet, so we're good on deaths right now. 633, or we're good on experience. No more. Gotta kill this Doom Knocker though. Oh wait, it's not a Doom Knocker here. Where's the Doom Knocker? Is that a different level? Oof. That was bad, but that could have been a lot worse. You guys have been our lifetimers almost. Thank you for your commitment to all these years. Make a shield. I might die here. That was pretty good. Did I lose time here though? I lost some time, but that's okay. Well, truth be told, Mel, I haven't streamed too much. Wow, that's a lot of time. Go just straight down. Forgot that there was an alternate version of the song. It's also one of my favorite songs. Now, is everybody doing that foul time? Alright, we made it to the East Hyrule. Josh, that means you were watching for a long time without following? Did you get mad and unfollow? That's always a possibility. Josh is a pretender. Fake fan. Josh is Zelda Dungeon. Seven three three. Alright, I gotta get a health upgrade. Okay, so I just upgrade life. I need to upgrade my life. Which one update the page? You're talking about from last year? February of, that was February of 2021. Alright, we got one. Ah, shoot. Sweet. Squishy, thank you. That's a lot of bunts. That's a lot of damage. The Lost Isle, that was, wow. Each treehouse, dude, no, 35 to... I can't believe I did that in hindsight. One of the craziest things I've ever done. 9 Zelda games back to 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 back. Was that 9 backs in there? I am calm. You were during that man, I like one of those things you beat like Majora's like, all right, the first 4 Zelda games are all kind of quick and fast. There's not too much going on. And then you get to Ocarina, and Ocarina's a bulkier game, especially for me. It's 6+ hours. Beat that. Then you follow it up with Majora's 5. Oh my goodness. But now you're at like what, 5, 6, 10, 11, like 14. I don't even know how many hours. And then you jump into the double back to back whammy of Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. Did I go down? This is another sequel. This is not going too well here. There we go. Okay, I definitely lost time. If I would have just gone through. Well, I got drunk, but I kept streaming even when I was drunk. 734. Okay, this was not the best skips right there. I lost a lot of time. That was the Malort and the floppy celery. I started following Zelda Dungeon back in August of 2001. So this album. This was his last album when he was alive, and they released like, jeez. All right, I might have to take a strategic death here at some point. Let me get this life though. But there's like 5 extra songs that on this version of this album I have. It has all these alternate versions. Oh. So you're 25 years old. I'm coaching a baseball team, and you know, things strangely hit me sometimes, but like, I'm coaching 7th graders, and I have kids on this team that were born in 2010. And it's like, I sometimes associate birth, like, age with who they remember is who's the first president they remember. And it's like, so to me, like, I was born during Reagan's administration, but I don't really know him. I you know, and I barely know President H.W. Bush. Barely. I remember learning how to write his name in cursive. When we were learning how to write cursive in school, and it was, who's the president? Why we were writing his name? Maybe it's because it's easy letters, Bush. I guess I'm like a Bush. It's like, who was president when you were 6 years old? Or who when you were 7? I'm like thinking these 12-year-olds, like, they don't know who, like, sure they know who President Obama is, but it's like, he's just like, oh, he's one of those old guys. And that's what I was thinking. I'm like, these guys they probably think, to them, President Obama is some old guy.
as I sang that night, and of how the circle keeps rolling around. How I act as I'm facing the footlights, and how she's flying with both.
Only killing those guys just because nuisance and I could die. I'm doing pretty good with health and magic though.
Journey between heaven and hell, with half the time thinking of what might have been, and half thinking just as well.
I'm actually doing, this is actually, I think I'm losing time, but all my other variables are good right now. So that's okay. There's a lot of time saved, so. Ooh. I got out of there with the skin of my teeth. That was a good room, actually. This is the last protest singer. Is the last is a posthumous. Is that the correct pronunciation? This was released after he died. So these were songs that were incomplete. I actually really love this album. Sounds Like America to me and Anthem are probably two of my favorite Chapin songs. Oh, this is where that Doom Knocker is. You have to, and you gotta kill him, otherwise he'll ruin your day on the way back. Ow. Alright, we're in good shape here. I think I have enough magic to cast Reflect here. If I can beat Karak without losing any lives, then lives are no... Oh wait, which way do I gotta go right first? Oh, this is the room where... Oh god. I gamed over here. Not the last time I played, but 2 times ago. There's 3 of these guys. I think I just gotta just go. I think that's the way to do this. Oh wait, that's good. They spawned that way. You know, that's okay. I think I got okay. I think I learned a strategy there though, so that's okay. Look at these clansmen. If that, you know, that was one of my first deaths, so that's okay. I don't really die too often in level 5. I think I'm okay. I think I'm in decent shape. As long as I don't... How am I doing on time? I think I'm going to gain time here. Although I've died against Karak several times. I gotta get better at Karak. There's gotta be a strategy here. I think I can get this first hit. There's gotta be a better strategy. Oh, somebody said stand on the left side. But I'm doing good here. I'm getting... Somebody said stay on the left. I remember that. Ashton, how are you? Thank you. Always nice to see you around. Look at that! Look at that! Okay, Ashton shows up and suddenly we're 2 minutes ahead. Use some of the gold. Wow. Okay. 866. Okay, I gotta get the 700 upgrade, and then I go. Geez, actually, I don't remember the order of operation for these. I think Bommy was here the other day, and I asked him to, and I think he looked this up exactly, and I don't remember what the. I don't know what levels I'm supposed to be at by the time I get to the boss. Anybody want to be a doll and check that for me? No, yeah. This is Rain's plural, not. This ain't no Guns N' Roses. I like that song. That song is only good in November, though. Do I gotta go right? No, I don't go right here. I once again cannot cast jump. It's a major problem when you can't cast jump in this room. Yeah, that could have been worse, but that was not good at all. Joshua, what am I supposed to have? Okay, no, going to the right is the dead end. What do I have to have by the time I get to this boss? Oh, 844. Okay. So I get the one upgrade, and then I wait. I didn't get this key last time, and it screwed me. That was when I missed my PB by 17 seconds. But I had to do so much backtracking because oh man, that was such a... There's still so much room for improvement on this PB. That actually has me excited because there's still a lot of easy... Okay, so because I went this way... Yeah, I have a key. I remember I got here and I was like devastated. when you get down to like chopping off seconds, it's exciting, but nothing beats like a 2 minute. Like I could beat my PB by 5 minutes. Like even today, right now, I'm 2:14 ahead, but like I can still beat this PB by 5 minutes. Buck 37. Is there a jar here or no? Okay, alright, 397. I need to get to 1200. The boss here gives me 500. Okay, I think I'm good with experience points because I still gotta kill. Yeah. I think I'm. 137 is possible right now. Is definitely possible. This is a basic protest song. Right. I'm kind of like in the zone right now and focused because I don't want to screw it up. Alright, got that key. Got the other key. I gotta go left. Gotta go to the bottom, get the left, get the key, and then dungeon, yeah. All right. Cast life because I got that. Are the numbers nice? Yes, it's like my own guide. So I need to be at 866 after this dungeon. Which might sound crazy, but given my current, but I'm about to get the. Like, hold on, you gotta get. Joshua, you get 500 for Barba? Let me kill this guy just in case. I don't remember. Okay, 1200. Well, you definitely get more than 300. Okay, because now I get the 300 to. Okay. I'm in good shape. All right, we got. Oh wow, we got major time save here. Okay, cancel. Don't. Oh god, that would be devastating right there. Do I get any upgrades before the hit before Barba? Current pace is 137. Well, I was at the end of the dungeon. I mean, all right. So Joshua, I don't get the 3500 upgrade here, right? What do I do? When's my next upgrade?
Last song for the last band, last note from the last man, but you gave it all you can. The cards came down to the last deal. You're a starving man at his last
Do I wait until I beat the next dungeon to get the next upgrade?
got it ended.
Or do I get the 3500?
She's left you now.
What do you do? I need some insight here because I'm about to...
And you found out that the final dream can disappear so fast. Watch it all just fade away.
Do I just go through to the next dungeon?
Down to the last day, and then the last out, and then the last play, and you're
Get to 9,000 and then...
so you circle all the wagons, and you hide behind the trees, and you try to find some courage on your knees. When you heard the sound of
There's an upgrade, I think, at 2,500 and 3,500.
one man band, you knew this is where you'd have to make.
Or do I get the 2,500 upgrade? I think I get the 2,500 upgrade. I don't know. Geez, I have to decide here in the next, like, 5 seconds. I think I get the 2,500 upgrade and then I...
Well, so it was late last night. She left
I don't remember.
final flight.
Joshua, do you know?
You watched as the last light went out there in your soul.
I'm gonna do the 2,500.
Look around the top, but now you face the final drop. You'll go down fast and you won't stop. You found a fairy.
Hopefully that was... Do I need this free guy, you think?
Say you're off on the last.
I usually get this guy.
Remember now she last cried, and you know that love at long last died. Silence, not in pain. You lost your last way. Stumbling in last place.
Okay, so I need 4,000. Barbara gives me 700.
So you circle all the wagons, and then you hide behind the tree, and you try to find some courage on your knees. When you hear the sound of time played,
Oh, jeez.
now you're one man band. You knew this,
I don't really want to kill that guy.
your last.
Okay, let's cast fire in here. One more enemy here, right? Okay. Do I have enough? Okay, I just got to get to 4,000. That's a lot of... That's far away. Joshua, do you usually have 8, 6, 7 by the time you enter the Hidden Palace? I suppose. This is, I love this song too. This is a protest song.
Well, I don't know about inflation. Who makes what inflate? Each new taste sensation. I don't know why it rates. And though in my imagination, I'm sure of how I feel. My present hesitation is I'm afraid it's real.
Well, I love the summer, but
These days it's hard to choose the one right road to go. But this then is all I'm sure I know.
it's, I love the summer,
I know
but like
time is hurting.
the tail end, I don't know. The tail end of the summer could be sad a little bit because it's like I like new beginnings.
I can't just pass along
So like at the beginning of summer, it's like the future. You're looking forward to it. What do you have when you enter Hidden Palace, though? That's what I was asking. Oh, I have 877. I think I'm exactly where I need to be right now. That was not worth that, actually. Because I got to get to 4,000. I got to get to 3,300 before Barba. Because if I get to 3,300 before Barba, I get to 700 to 4,000 to get to 4,000. So then I can get to 8,000. You have... Okay, so I'm off from your numbers. You know what? I'm gonna get that. I think I really need to learn this better. This will come with experience, though. My Hidden Palace split is really good, by the way, so I usually always lose time here. Is there enough experience to get this many points? Actually, I don't think so. I might just run through this and just have 877. Now I'm all like worried about this. Killing all these extra enemies. Okay, I think killing those few enemies right there is really beneficial. And as a point bag, I don't kind of want that, but I'm not going to get that. Ugh. I will kill that Dubnak. Or wait, do I? I don't want to kill that. I don't need to go down there. Got over that. There's a hidden floor piece over there that I skipped. Here. These guys get 300, and there's another one that's 300, so that's 2871. You don't take as much damage. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That's okay. I have a lot of lives. Don't need to go down. That's... I'm kind of worried about these experience points, so I'm going to get this guy. $2,600.
Watch him work. He leaves each heart full, shovels it out there.
I don't think I have enough experience points because I don't think there's much more left in this dungeon. I think there's the 300 and the 700. There's 1,000.
Takes you down,
Well, there's a Doom Knocker here.
sets you high, gets you flying. It's not the truth, but it's not quite lying. As it says, it's
I'm spending too much time worrying about this. I need to just go. I'm gonna kill this dude. Oh, this is not a Doom Knocker. Okay, now I have the 1,000. Okay, I only need one more enemy to kill. Let me grab these guys.
simply holding. Somehow it seems never ever told him just no.
Okay, so I've got enough now to get to 4,000. I think. Oh, there's still there's a guy here. There's a red guy here, I think, too. Okay, I think I have enough to cast Fairy too, so I can actually get to Barba. Unlike, remember that bubble, all those bubble deaths, the death by bubbles the other day. For those of you that were watching me. This song is my phone alarm song. Okay, I can get to 4,000 unless it's it's not 4,500, is it? I have enough to cast Fairy. I lost a ton of time on this split though. A ton of time. Doesn't he always? I thought he always comes over here first. I'm gonna die here. That's okay. Okay, that's okay. Okay, that's okay. I think my lives and my... Eight, 7, 8. Okay. So I did extra there. That's not what I needed to do. I think I guaranteed a PB though. I think what I've done with my levels, I'm gonna get. I've guaranteed a PB. I don't see how I don't get the PB at this point. I have enough lives, and I have the extra life. As in the, like, it's not 877, I have 878. So I have overkill on what I need. Even if I screw up and get several deaths, I think I'm good still. Like that. Oh, so close. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Actually, that's okay. Was that the right square? Oh, jeez. Okay, the third one. Did I get that? I think I went up. I don't know. Registered. It did. Okay. Alright guys, I'm kind of focused here. I'm not going to probably check chat as often. And I immediately walk directly into an enemy. I'll blame that on me saying I'm not going to check chat, but thinking about checking chat in that statement. Don't need that point back, but feel like a point bag not collected is a point. Ow, is a point bag just left behind. Oh, I think I got that. I think I got the skip. I did. All right. Okay, I'm definitely in PB territory here. We're in PB land for sure. $138.50 is my current pace. I can beat that though, because I think this is a bad. You must don't check chat. Okay. Bag not collected is a bag not earned or something. Like, is that like Benjamin Franklin or something? A penny earned is a penny, penny found is a penny earned, something like that. I don't want to be president. Oh. I should probably strategically die here.
I graduated college with my law degree. I was a young man on the move that always say I was helping
That was a bet. I should have died right away in that room.
people. I was working as a citizen to build a better day. They persuaded me to run for a congressman. They said from Congress you could do much more good. And of course you got to have the power if you're changing things. And I was hoping to do everything I could for people. I'd say I don't want to be afraid of it, but I want to help the poor and the lost people.
Okay, I gotta figure out what the heck to do in that room, because whatever I did there is not how I want to live my life ever again.
Well, time is a march where the powerful are drummers. Big business, big labor, big oil. And soon I was meeting with a man who ran the country. Men who owned the sky and the soil. Oh, I became a senator, a man to be reckoned with. Playing golf with millionaires, speaking on TV. And when they talked to potential presidential candidates, most often mentioned and most prominent was me. Well, I got the nomination, ran a campaign of conscience. I stood for peace and brotherhood and full prosperity. And on the day of the election, I went home to my mansion. When the people had spoken, they elected me. But I don't want to be president. I really don't want to be president.
Look at him, he can't get by. Alright. So usually I kill that guy, but I felt I had enough life and everything to go for it. Do I want this? PB is 100% guaranteed at this point. Why did I not cast shield there?
I was packed up in my knapsack.
I'm just gonna strategically die.
Slung up over my
Hopefully I can get by this Firebird here though.
head that dream.
In fact, I'm gonna use shield. Get by. If I can. Oh, geez.
Vision in my mirror about how the springtime was
Okay,
getting
that's
nearer.
alright.
So I'll be back, babe.
I'd like to get by this screen too. This is not a good place to die. Okay,
See the rainbow in the meadow.
I will die here.
Sunlight chasing shadow.
Death by bot.
Such a thing as a day for leaving. This is one. Don't let the old dog come follow. Put a candle in my window to light one night when my wandering days are done.
137.
She said, stay home, you get too old for this. She said, we're both alone, I need someone besides a dream to kiss. When you go roaming, trying to save the world. When you come home, you won't find your woman. So get yourself some silly little girl. This place that you've been walking through,
Ow.
boy, you need some talking to. It's just a movie with you, with a rapidly aging star. It's not a comedy,
136.